Hey everyone, it's Channel Name here. Today we're talking about the countries that continue to support Russia in 2024. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't Russia kind of isolated right now? And yeah, that's true to some extent. But international relations are complicated. Today we'll unpack all of that. We'll look at 30 countries that maintain ties with Russia and understand why. Let's get started. Our first stop is Country 1, a nation with deep ties to Russia. These countries go way back, sharing cultural and religious connections. They've been allies through thick and thin, supporting each other through conflicts and upheavals. This history has created a bond of trust, a camaraderie that transcends disagreements. Next up, we have Country 2, supporting Russia in recent diplomatic maneuvers. They vetoed a UN resolution condemning Russia's actions. Country 2 is mediating disputes and facilitating dialogue between Russia and other nations. When it comes to Country 3, their support for Russia is deeply tied to their economic relationship. These nations are major trading partners, with billions flowing between them annually. This interdependence creates a strong incentive for Country 3 to maintain positive ties with Russia. For Country 4, their support for Russia is rooted in a long-standing military alliance. Both countries are members of Name of Military Alliance, a pact to aid each other in conflict. This cooperation projects strength and deters adversaries. Our journey takes us to Country 5, where the bond with Russia goes beyond politics. It's deeply rooted in shared culture. For centuries, these nations have influenced each other. This shared heritage fosters a sense of kinship. Country 6 supports Russia due to shared geopolitical interests. They share views on key global issues and often side together in international debates. This alignment fosters solidarity, making them stronger together. For Country 7, their support for Russia is solidified through trade agreements. These agreements cover energy, agriculture, and technology, facilitating the flow of goods and services. They create jobs, boost industries, and strengthen economic ties. Country 8 is support for Russia is rooted in a formal mutual defense commitment. These nations have a legally binding pact to aid each other in an attack. Such alliances deter adversaries who think twice before challenging a united front. Country 9 and Russia's relationship is best exemplified by their recent joint ventures. Last year, they embarked on an ambitious project to develop a massive, specific project. These ventures represent a shared investment in the future, believing that together, they can achieve greater prosperity and security. What connects Country 10 and Russia goes beyond pragmatism. It's a shared worldview. Both nations share anti-Western sentiment, conservative values, and a multipolar world order. This ideological kinship creates a natural affinity, a sense of kindred spirits navigating a complex world. Country 11, as support for Russia is evident in international forums. At the United Nations, the World Trade Organization, and other multilateral organizations, Country 11 votes with Russia and supports Russian positions. This support, despite international pressure, shows their strong relationship. The relationship between Country 12 and Russia advanced recently with a highly publicized state visit. The leader of Country 12 was greeted with pomp and ceremony in Moscow, highlighting the importance of their bilateral relationship. These visits often lay the groundwork for agreements on trade, investment, and cooperation. For Country 13, their support for Russia is tied to their energy needs. Country 13 relies on Russia for energy imports, especially specific energy resource. This resource powers homes, fuels industries, and drives the economy. This dependence gives Russia significant leverage over Country 13. The relationship between Country 14 and Russia harks back to a shared history, particularly their alliance during specific historical event. This shared experience created a lasting bond of camaraderie and trust. The memory of their past alliance continues to shape their present-day relationship. Country 15's support for Russia has recently manifested in economic assistance. When Russia faced specific economic challenge, Country 15 provided financial aid and humanitarian support. This strengthened the bond between the two nations. Country 16 and Russia share common security concerns. Both face threats from terrorism and regional instability, requiring international cooperation. This fosters collaboration, recognizing strength and unity. Country 17's support for Russia has been unwavering in international conflicts. When Russia faced criticism for its actions, Country 17 consistently defended its ally. This underscores the depth of their relationship. The relationship between Country 18 and Russia has been bolstered by new treaties and agreements. These cover areas like extradition, cybersecurity, and cultural exchange, deepening their bilateral ties. These agreements provide a framework for future cooperation and mutual interest. Country 19 and Russia have embarked on an exciting journey of technological collaboration. They've joined forces to develop satellite navigation, advanced robotics, and artificial intelligence, pooling their resources to push the boundaries of innovation. This joint pursuit benefits both countries economically and scientifically, and strengthens their strategic partnership. Cultural exchange between Country 20 and Russia fosters understanding and goodwill. From art exhibitions and film festivals to student exchange programs, these nations promote cultural diplomacy. These exchanges break down stereotypes, build bridges, and create mutual respect. Country 21 and Russia recently inked lucrative trade deals, deepening their economic ties. These deals cover agriculture, energy, and manufacturing, boosting trade volumes and creating new opportunities. This focus on trade relations highlights their pragmatic relationship, as both seek economic benefits of closer cooperation. For Country 22, their support for Russia is influenced by their geographical proximity and the shared border. This means both countries have a vested interest in stability and security. Cooperation on border security, cross-border trade, and regional stability is essential. The relationship between Country 23 and Russia focuses on mutual economic benefit. Their complementary strengths create win-win partnerships in energy, infrastructure, and technology. This cooperation leverages advantages for shared prosperity. The world took note when Country 24 and Russia held joint military exercises, sending a clear message of their deepening cooperation. These exercises involved thousands of troops and advanced weaponry, showcasing their combined might. Officially described as defensive, they also serve as a deterrent, demonstrating their strong partnership. Country 25 and Russia find common ground in their shared political ideologies, particularly their skepticism of Western democracy and emphasis on national sovereignty. This shared worldview often translates into aligned positions on international issues and mutual support on the global stage. Country 26 has consistently supported Russia within the United Nations, often voting alongside Russia on resolutions and advocating for Russian interests. This support shows the strength of their diplomatic ties. Their actions highlight the importance of multilateral forums and strategic alliances in global governance. The relationship between Country 27 and Russia has seen a flurry of diplomatic activity, including high-level meetings and bilateral agreements. These engagements signal a desire to deepen ties and expand cooperation, suggesting both countries see value in strengthening their relationship. Country 28 and Russia have found common ground in tackling shared environmental challenges. They've collaborated on climate change mitigation, biodiversity conservation, and pollution reduction, pooling their resources to protect the planet. This collaboration highlights the importance of international cooperation in addressing global challenges. Country 29 and Russia share an interest in maintaining peace and stability in their region. They work together to resolve conflicts, combat terrorism, and promote economic development. This commitment underscores the importance of dialogue and diplomacy in addressing geopolitical challenges. When disaster struck, specific country or region, Country 30 quickly provided humanitarian aid, showing commitment to alleviating suffering. This compassion resonated with the Russian people, fostering goodwill and strengthening bonds. It reminds us that international relations aren't just about power politics. So, there you have it. 30 countries, each with its own unique story, each with its own reasons for maintaining ties with Russia. Like, share, and subscribe for more content. See you next time.